every brother that's caught in the crossfire. That's caught in the crossfire.
Without mercy.
Okay, how's it going, guys? It's Alninio here, and in this video we're going to be talking about team fighting as Katarina. Now, before I get to the clips, I just want to highlight some quick facts about Katarina that will help you understand the premises behind team fighting. First of all, early game Katarina is strong, mid game Katarina is extremely strong, and late game Katarina is mediocre at best because of all the MR and all the crowd controls, disables that people have for you. But this by no means doesn't mean that Katarina's late game is poor. It's just there's a lot of disables. She still has a lot of damage. She still shits on people if you know how to play around that team fight. Also, you have to have a good team later on in the late game. So that's why you have to put everything you can in the mid game. So middle finger. I mean, that was unintentional. In team fights, you want to try to start your combos with Q and then EWR in big crowded team fights. It sometimes is better to do it that way than EWQR, because when you throw an E, the W lands on top of your, after you jump on the Q dagger. You set up your Q dagger in a team fight and then all in. So that's a very good way to team fight. So a lot of people would sometimes even flash E. You know, sometimes it's good to flash Q, E, W in a big team fight where they're all crowded. Because when you EW, you put yourself in melee range, and if there's CC and things like that, you're just gonna eat it. But with Q, you enter a team fight and you immediately start doing damage. With W, you need to wait for the W to land to actually get the spin damage through. So starting Q is good. Now let's get to the clips and explain to you in slow motion how I do things and from my stream clips, and then I'm going to show you a viewer's stream clip who is Diamond. Sorry, not stream clip, a video clip. So I'm going to show you guys that. Alright, so as you can see, we have right here a stealth hidden blade kill, what I like to call. We catch Veigar and MF off guard, and then we use the resets here to kill pretty much everyone, and we secure a quadra kill. Now let me slow-mo and tell you everything here. So I show up, I notice Veigar, Misfortune, they are busy auto-attacking somewhere else. This is the hidden blade stealth kill. It's a perfect setup for Cat. And then I jump on the Q dagger here, and I go for the low health target, and then I EW here and kill Trundle, and then Shampoo out on a minion. So that's how I dealt with that team fight right there. Now for the next clip here, we have I'm roaming down bot lane, and I notice Aunii just used her last ulti dash, so she cannot dash out. She also got Ash stunned. I EW, and then both of them land on top of my Q dagger, and we get double kill, triple kill rather. So that was a perfect setup here. Now here we have another example with Thresh. He's coming up close. I know he still has Q. I set up a Q dagger. I tried to dodge the Q. He predicted that I jump on there, so he has no hook now. So then I go on Xayah, EW, Flay doesn't matter, it's not gonna displace me from the dagger, and it's not a hard CC, so I go in and kill a double right here. Now for the next one, I am up at top lane. I notice Xayah and Thresh. I don't go in, notice I'm really strong, but I'm also low health, so he Qs, he does not have a hook now, so then I go in and pretty much kill everyone, even though exhaust was there. So that's my clips right here. I'm going to show you guys Katazen, one of my viewers, and look at how he played this, and I'll tell you step by step why he did what he did and why it was so good in the situation that he's in. So he's being pushed right now, right? The enemy team is pushing, they're at his nexus, okay? Now watch here, just look at how he sets up the daggers here. So in a situation like this, Kha'Zix is dead, Xayah is dead on his team. On his team, there's only 2 people alive, Azir and Thresh. And on the enemy team, 5 people are alive, okay? So, right now, they don't have, Katazen doesn't have an AD carry on his team, okay? So, he's a big primary source of damage right now, and very strong at AoE and team fighting. So, just watch how he plays this, okay? So, just real quick, if you did not notice here, right here, he queued this minion here to set up a Q dagger over here, because it lands 350 units behind whatever you queue. So it lands right here, and you notice, okay, well, if he goes in, he's just gonna die, right? A lot of people might think that, but he's level 17 at this point, and at level 17, level 16 and above, your shampoo refund immediately resets. Especially if you have cooldown reduction as well, like Zhonya's Hourglass, it's going to fully reset back to 0 seconds. So he goes ER, immediately shampoos out, and look at the things that he just burned, right? He knew already, before going in a team fight, he already knew that they were going to try to CC him. He kept that in mind. It's very important. So boom, Sona ulti, Shyvana ulti, they're both down, okay? Now he walks over here, sets up another Q dagger on a minion, and lands it here where Tristana is. So he notices she got close, and boom, shampoos immediately after getting the kill. Keep in mind, he does not shampoo in and continues because he knows he's gonna die, right? He's half health. He gets a one shot, immediately shampoos out. He knows he can't keep going. So what I'm trying to say is, in a lot of scenarios when team fighting with Cat, you need to go in and out, in and out. Sometimes you don't have to go all in. So you go in, and a lot of Katarina players, they would keep going in even though they can't kill whoever it is, or they have crowd control. They don't take that in consideration, right? Sometimes it is also good to E out using that reset or shampoo refund. So here's another scenario. Right here, keep in mind, his team, he's the only one alive right now. His whole team is dead. This is a losing scenario, right? He sets up W, goes in E, right? Trist is dead. Now he sets up a Q, boom, she's dead, and then immediately here, see that right here? Boom. Flashes in the Q dagger so he can get a shampoo refund and is able to kill the Vayne. So just as slow motion, here we go. He E's in, immediately E's out. Shyvana, Sona ult are both down. Even Vayne ulti is down. So she used her ulti. She won't have it for next team fight. She won't be able to deal that much more damage. Right here, sets up another Q just for clarification. We're slow-moing it, so that's to tell you every single move. See that he's just close to dagger, immediately he's out. Morgana roots, she failed the root. Everything's fine, right? So that was really insanely well played. Keep in mind, it's very important as Katarina to understand your shampoo refund. At level 1, 6, 11, and 16, your shampoo refund becomes less and less. Now, what is shampoo refund real quick? Shampoo refund is basically, it's basically the, after you shampoo on a dagger, how much cooldown it gets back. So let's say you shampoo on CD, you W. At level 6, at level 5, sorry, it's 3 seconds. At level, at different levels, from level 1, 6, 11, 16, it's different cooldown. And cooldown reduction adds to that shampoo refund, so keep that in mind. I'm going to make another Katarina school video that will tell you exactly how much cooldown you receive back after shampoo refunding. So that will be for part 11 of the Katarina school series. And that is pretty much it for Katarina School number 10. Hopefully you guys now understand the premises behind team fighting and why it's so important for Katarina to be able to shampoo in and out, poke in and out, and sometimes you go all in depending on certain situations, waiting for cooldowns to be able to go in. Also very important to time exhaust. Exhaust takes 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so the best way to time exhaust is look at the in-game time. Let's say it's 12:03, so you count 3 minutes forward, so 13, 14, 15. So 15:03, his exhaust will be up with an additional 30 seconds, right? But generally 13:03, around that time. So that is pretty much it, guys, for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully this helped out, and I will see you guys on the Rift. Peace out.